I don't think people realize this, so I'm going to let you in. Your mind will always find a way to be consistent with the identities that you create for yourself. You knew, but now you know.
So the reason that you suffer, right, is because you're putting your happiness upon a future moment. You're sending your happiness to this moment whenever you get this thing, right? And then now, since you don't have it in the present moment, you're suffering because you're depending your happiness on that moment. Your mind's telling you that once you get to that moment, that's when you can be happy. You're not allowing yourself to be happy now because you want to get happiness in that moment. But what you need to realize is that even when that moment comes, you'll not be happy. You don't get happy, right? You're not happy because you achieved that thing. You're happy because in the moment you don't want anything. Whenever you achieve whatever it is you're aiming to, whatever goal it is, whenever you achieve that goal, you think that's what makes you happy. Oh yeah, I achieved this goal, I'm so happy, right? But you're not happy because you achieved the goal. You're happy because you don't want anything in that moment. You don't want anything in that moment. You're not craving anything in that moment. You're content with yourself in that specific moment. And then what happens? You put your happiness on something else.
And the reason I'm going public with this, as obviously a white guy, is because, in the black community, black folks can talk to other black folks about this, and they can say things like, yeah, there's a racial targeting genocidal agenda of the medical system, and some other person might say to them, oh, you're just saying that because you're black. I'm saying it, and I'm white. This is real. This is happening. The black communities are being specifically targeted by the medical system. The black communities disproportionately suffer under the mass poisoning of the water supply, and also, by the way, of the food supply. That's a whole nother discussion. But if you look at the food that is available in black communities, typically, it is food that is almost engineered to cause cancer, to cause diabetes, to cause heart disease. It is food that is essentially poison.
You think I'm crazy?
Repeat after me. I love my life. I am grateful for all that I am. I am blessed.
I don't know if you know this or not, but let me tell you that what you want exists. So never settle until you get it. Every and anything you want, you will get. You are immaculate.
Everybody wants to jump out the matrix, so today I'm gonna give you 2 tips on how to do that. Guys, I put my wig on backwards, and you know what? I look sexy. Tip number 1, you have to change your perspective. Since the day you were born, you've been surrounded by limited beliefs. This has been going on your whole life. People have been projecting and injecting you with fears, insecurities, all types of shit. Most importantly, what is right for you. And it's not just the people you love and know. Society, social media, let all that go and choose what's right for you. Tip number 2. This also corresponds with tip number 1, but is knowing how much power that you really have. Like, darling, don't you know you're a god? Stop worrying about how things are going to happen and just know that it can happen. The things that don't make sense make a lot of sense. A lot of people are not going to get what I'm trying to say because their limited beliefs are going to stop them. Now answer this question. If I would have told you that you could fly today, what would you believe?
All right, here it is, the moment we've been waiting for. Yesterday, February the 16th, Vice just put out the official breakdown of the Gateway Experience, and it is crazy. Let's go. So exactly what is the Gateway Experience and how does it work? The Gateway Experience is a training system designed to bring enhanced strength, focus, and coherence to the amplitude frequency of the brain output between the left and right hemisphere. Wait, what? Basically what they're saying is that your mind is like a flashlight. How you have different settings. If you turn the knob, it'll broadcast a wider spectrum of light, versus if you want to focus on something particular, you can dial the knob and it'll cast a laser. So once the frequency and amplitude of the brain are rendered coherent, it can then synchronize with the rarefied energy levels of the universe. With this connection intact, the brain begins to receive symbols and display astonishing flashes of holistic intuition. So basically what they're saying is you're tapping into the universal consciousness, aka the Akashic records, just by syncing the left and right hemisphere of your brain.
The pineal gland is a receiver, a frequency receiver, is the third eye, and it should allow us to communicate telepathically. And yet somehow we've lost the ability to do that. The pineal gland is connected by the optic nerve to our eyes. What we should all be able to do is what this man here did. We should all have supernatural abilities simply using our eyes. And it is this that we've been prevented from knowing and from achieving as the human race by those that have been manipulating us for thousands of years.
This is a picture of a family tree of the world's religions. They all seem to be stemming out of a primordial religion called animism. If you check out the CIA's World Fact Book, you will see countries citing a certain percentage of their population as being animist.